game crashed. Yeah, that would be nice if I could restart the lobby. I'll try and get in. For some reason the game crashed with that restart. I don't know why. Okay, I should be back in. Okay, I'm back in the game. Has it started yet? Okay. Okay. I think I'll start with Cook. We talked about him a lot. And we'll be starting on Arkle. This will be the pick of... Okay, no, everyone left again. They restarted the lobby again, okay. You could ask them. Thank you. Right, now I'm in. Are the numbers the same? Just checking. Yeah. Okay. We said we'd start on Cook at the beginning. We talked about him a lot. First pick Arkle from the slurp. Okay. Team's still warming up a little bit. Let's see what will happen. Also be interesting to see where they start. So common place to start is where we see Cook fighting here on this map. You can also go position yourself a bit more into the blue area around here. But at the same time, certain other teams like to not start the fight at all. So we'll see. I think DWL will want to fight at the beginning. They like to push, they like to fight. This is their strength. 2Z, also very strong at fighting, but they also, I think, very, very strong at, I consider it like in and out engages. So they might want to sort of keep mid-range, poke in, poke out. We'll see. So I'm interested to see how this will go. It looks, if I look here, I do radio casts of operas. Oh, okay, game starts. Let's start on Cook. Okay, they're starting here with a fight. Start a bit with claws. Quickly slurped 1 kill above. Pulls his healing. Now 2Z have an advantage, they're healing. Will they be able to get the heal off? Yeah. Claws are protecting. Silencer. He'll get away. See, Claws is alone. They'll try and get the rotations out, just do some poke damage. Hitting every rail. And this is good now for 2Z. They can push this now. Okay. Watch this fight. Because this is critical now. They managed to get the trade off, so it's sort of completely dead even. Science at last man. He's a very strong anchor. This is, by the way, one of the reasons I consider him the best out of these 8. Probably the hardest man in the whole game to kill when he's last. All of them will be hard, but We'll have to create some hype, of course. Okay, they're dedicating the heals to him. That means they're not assuming that they can get another death rotation out. Hennessy vs Claws, shelf battle, he gets help. That was a big kill. Three v 2. Incredible. And the first round goes to 2Z. Very nicely done by them. Let's watch a bit of Cass. He's currently top damage in 2Z. Showing off his blast skills, really nice. Nice rocket switch as well. Fight continues. Shaft by Sirius. Will he get railed here? Nope. They should go for the heal, but he wants the kill. Again, dead even in terms of score. Though this is a bit of downtime where Sirius is not doing much. He's not sure if he should heal or help. Starts to help. Dies. More fighting going on. Let's look at Cook. Okay. This is good for D-Slurp. Let's look at Science Up, last man. Should have no issues getting Latromi and Cass back in. But there's a 3 death advantage. Kill advantage. So D-Slurp needs to now slowly rotate deaths. Trade, it's good for them. And again, they're ganging here. Trying to gang. Latromi doing a ton there. And now 2Z need to push, that's why I'm watching them. Very nice by Cass. Cook should be the full guy. Bulls probably should try and die now. And Cook should be anchor, yeah. Ooh, that was a bad death to Science. But his teammates get the retrade, so it's sort of works. But that would have been a big death. Bad trade. And this map is very, like, if you're good with good movement, you can be very efficient how you be the last man and anchor. So I'm not surprised that you can get a lot of these last man scenarios. And any trades like this are obviously very much advantageous for the person with Siphonator. So rushing in, you have to be careful. And now 2Z have slightly better timers. Wonder if they can use this. Nice plasma. Holding him back. See, this is the thing. They can't chase him. And he can take this trade, doesn't lose much HP. Now he's going for it. Can NSC do? And round 2 goes to 2Z, very nicely done. A lot of back and forth, scores very even, but I would say 2Z currently capitalizing better in the mid game on their little chances. Sirius explodes. Top damage, Cook currently. There's a fight going on here, so I'll switch. Yeah, they're healing. Above them, someone is trying to push, let's see. Yeah. Very close. Not saying much because it's so back and forth. get this now. Science up last man. Ooh, going for the mid-air. Ooh, that nade. Holy shit. Okay, Latromi has a lot of work to do now. I'm assuming D-Slurp will heal up and then chase. No, they're chasing already. But they have to use this. If he can get the respawns out, very big advantage for him. Nice movement. Sneaky play. Yeah, this round should now go to 2-2, I think. Well, gets the trade kill. Gets the other kill. Cast. Yeah, here we're pushing in now. Again, very well handled by 2Z. They're taking their chances better in the mid game. That's the main difference I see here. Start off silencer, usually positions himself a little bit outside the line. A lot of damage. Gets knocked out. A lot of fighting. Okay. D-Slurp on this side of the map, 2Z on this side. It looks like they're slowly pushing into blue. See Cass being the front man. Got caught out. Now D-Slurp is pushing into banana. See this nice little mini map. Hook is full. See what he can do. Get sidestep. Cass is full. That was a big death. Okay, let's throw me last man again. See what he can do. He's been found directly though. He's running. Interesting use of the explosion weevil. All three chasing in one line. Shaft battle. Serious claws. Looks like claws survives it. Now it's a 4v3. Will this be a 4-0 to 2Z on their map pick? Cook last man, 40 HP. He's been found. And now he's dead. Well played to 2Z. I did not expect 4-0. However, this is often how it goes against 2Z, even though the game itself felt closer. If you look at the damages, it looks quite close. But 2Z, as I say, are very good at picking their chances, picking their fights. They have like an opportunity of a few seconds to gain an advantage, they push it. They did that very well. By the way, I'm not sure. DeathmatchTV, if we should go into the voice comms for teams or not. Yeah, when you think it's best. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is D-Slurp's pick. So they need to win now. I think they'll be, well, annoyed that it was 4-0. They would probably feel hard done by. And let's see how they can come back on their map pick. This should be a bit different. This is a bit faster, harder to slow down. But 2Z looking strong. I mean, what can I say? I'll start on Latromi this time. I didn't think I saw enough of him starting off. He did some very nice anchors in the last map. 2Z is 50 steps ahead of everyone. Maybe not 50, but yeah, they are a few steps ahead of everyone. I agree. Okay, let's start on Latromi. Or Immortal. Okay, starting in Dome. Big fight. First round goes to 2Z. I'll just stay on Latromi. Even though here he was more the distractor rather than the damage dealer. A lot of hard fighting, they want this territory. Let's stay here, they've slowed down it a bit. They're down a bit, they have an extra kill. NSC's been caught. 3v2. Yeah, Pulse should go down, I think. Nope, he doesn't, he manages to get claws. I thought the guy below him will attack. Now it's dead even. Yeah, he'll be healing now. So D-Slurp have control of top, and 2Z are at the bottom. NSC will be attacking them. This is not bad for D-Slurp, they get this attack going well. It seems to be coordinated. But you can see every time they attack, it's a 1-for-1 trade. Tromi should be careful with his HP, because Claws is kind of low. Perhaps gets pulls with the wrong gun. Claws is doing damage from behind. Last man Cook. Switched in. Maybe he could have run, but yeah. 2Z, 2-0. Yeah.
Oh, nice!
Any heal on the backside?
I put on. We have big heal on TP. Triple.
Coming. Trying to dodge professional damage.
Need one coming from the back here.
Therefore, middle one window.
I pushed the middle.
Maybe on teleport.
One their side window.
Yeah,
Be careful now. Be careful.
Yeah. One window. One healing here.
One top, pushing top now.
Be
One
careful
bottom.
for me.
Let's heal. Let's heal.
First.
I'm on
One
20.
bottom, one backside, I think.
Bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, two
They
bottom
healing.
TP.
Bottom TP.
One weak. Down. Nice. One window.
One more.
On me.
One teleport.
Yeah.
Last
Last
one.
their side.
Heal.
They're gonna be two.
Carpets. Okay. Heal.
You're full.
One top. One top now.
Maybe one side.
Nice. He's very. Dead.
There will be two. 3.
3.
They are teleport exit. One.
Okay.
Two there. One maybe stairs, sir.
One set.
One their side.
Last one.
Nice job.
Nice. Good job, guys.
Serious bited. I can see it in his eyes.
I was
Stay
1
center and have
HP.
Smoke. I will cut them off.
There's slow ball in the center.
Yeah. I got too much spam.
One in the back.
One bottom.
Weak in the back.
Still there.
1 HP Latromi guy.
One their side. They are healing.
They're killing
also.
our side.
One dead. One railed at healing.
One more side.
Plus slice. Careful. Heal and defend. They will push now. Nice 100 at window.
Two
Oh
here.
my god.
Bottom.
And middle. Their side healing.
Need to be careful.
One top. Our top.
One bottom.
One more coming.
3 against 4. Careful. One bottom. Careful, careful, careful.
There, side. Last
10
the side.
seconds.
There.
Put your heal maybe. 5 seconds, good job.
Yeah, nice.
I think he's still side. Somewhere there.
Ай, блядь, что-то в глаз попало.
We.
They have 3 now,
Mom.
careful for me.
Yeah, 2 side,
There's heal there.
3.
One in the back.
One more was there.
Top, last.
Last top.
He's healed.
You're
Okay.
buff low.
Careful, careful.
I put health on TP.
Kill, kill.
Careful. 2 towers. 20 seconds for that for me. 3 against 2. 10 seconds, still careful. One at top mid.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Nice.
15 fast slot for me.
Side.
2 weak.
Oh, fuck, I failed there hard.
Damn, if he kills this
Go
one,
up.
he will
Keep
punch
talking
it.
now, focus.
I'm late.
Okay. One in the back.
Yeah, 100. Is dead.
Or mid, I think, or
Mid,
I'm
mid,
pushing
mid.
mid.
one
Nice.
outside.
Three pushing mid.
TP.
Victory.
They pushed at one moment.
Yep. Yep. Looks like my prediction is being proven very wrong. 4-0, 4-1. Probably going to be the same. Let's see. Can DSUB get a map win? It feels like it could be closer. Yeah. I mean, okay. Let's start on polls. I haven't watched much of polls. As we can see, DSURP are struggling to kill the last man of 2Z, whereas 2Z are very clinical when they have to kill the last man. A lot of free rails. But again, 2Z push together. That was nice by Cass. Backing off, getting the rail on to help his teammates. Backing off, now his teammates can rail them. Getting to the triple heal, quadruple heal. Making DSURP really invest trying to kill him. A lot of work done by Cass. Sidestep now just needs to survive a little longer. Shouldn't be an issue. And we're back on Cass again. Oh. Cook winning out on that. This looks good for D-Slurp. They should be healing together, but they're healing isolated. Cook and Inasiwa. Last man Sidestep. And he gets away with it. That is sick. There we see, like, really maximizing what he can do. And Cass last man has not been found, not revealing himself. Ooh, they'll now think that they've checked this area when they haven't. Let's see, yeah, they're checking jail. Mega. Now they know, oh god, there's not much we can do. So they're going to be repositioning. So it looks like this round, which should have been 2Z D-slurps, will now go to 2Z. Nice rocket and nade. And now Sirius alone. He should survive until Poles. But now Poles has to survive for 30 seconds. He's been found. And they'll just pile in and kill him now. First round goes to 2Z. Even though D-slurp were in a better position though. Let's see if they can continue on this or not. See the Tromi. Nice rails by Energy. They seem to have won the starting fight. Can they group heal? Yeah. Now you'll be protecting them so that they can remain healing. Shouldn't overcommit. (5-2) for D-slurp. Cass already died twice. 6-4 now. Where's Latromi? Here we go. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. Sorry for the switching. Here's Cass. Bit of void. Nice flank by Cook. Again, Latromi last man. 30 seconds. 1v1, he shouldn't be doing this. Not sure why he committed that long. Nobody came to help. But it doesn't make a difference. D-slurp can get this. 1-1. D-slurp looking much stronger on Sunken currently. Energy, I haven't started on him yet. He won't be able to get to Crystal on time. Will his teammates still fight? Yes, they will. It's a 4v3. But Energy gets there quickly enough. Look at that shaft. A lot of damage. Could have maybe threw his heal over here. Nice rails by Pulse. Taking the attention of 2 to 3 people. So some claws. Probably haven't watched enough claws yet. Very nice rail. And now 2Z are at advantage. So they're pushing into Crystal Run now. Stay on claws for now. Watch Cass, he should be in the fight soon, yeah. Where's Energy? Here we go. Round 2-1 to 2Z. Again here. 2Z very clinical, killing the last man. So of course. As with some trademark blastering. Again, not much to say, just a lot of fighting. I suppose one thing to highlight is the fact that each fight tends to be at least multiple players from each team involved. Sidestep last man will of course not die. Even looking for some damage. Knows exactly when to pull back. Now 2Z will probably look for a clean reset. Get some entry damage. Oh, Energy It spawned there. He did not expect him to spawn there. That one sunken spawn. But Latromi was there to help quickly, so it was just a 1v1 trade. Looking good for 2Z. That's why I'll switch to D-slurp, see what they can do. He should be backing off, he shouldn't be fighting this. Very nice rails. Latromi and Claws are both weak. You can try and whittle them down a bit, or will they play ultra passive? Pole's been found. Instantly dead. This is very good from 2Z. When they find an enemy, they're always there together to capitalize on it. Again, he should be backing off a bit more. See, that was not necessary. That was a bit of a throw. Potentially the last round. Start on Cook. Now I'm focusing a little bit more on the D-slurp guys currently. That's because they're fighting to stay in this match. Again, 6-6, equal in terms of frags. Nice rail by Cook. Again, D-slurp could capitalize off this. Throw me last man, will survive long enough. They know where Cass is, but he should be fine for 4 seconds. He's just trying to maximize his damage. Did a lot there. Denied the heal, pretty much, from one person. Right, killed him, so of course he denied the heal. And the Silencer last man. Latromi will be up in 2 seconds. Sensor will probably, yeah, hold the angles. They'll try and gang him now. Romy should be backing off, he is. Again, nicely. See, he's supporting him from afar, safe distance. Let's watch Claws. He'll be going in for this now. I think 2Z can smell blood. Oh, rail. That last rail was nasty. GG's, well played 2Z. Again, most damage done by Cook though, but we'll be looking at the stats later. Right now, yes. Oh. Can you give it to me in Discord? Yep. Based on score. I think interesting, they won 4-0 and have less damage. I mean, equal damage really, but a little bit less. And ultimately, I think this highlights the fact that 2Z chose their time to push and to finish them off better than D-slurp did. I think that highlights it very much because it's 4-0, very clear score. But damage-wise, it should have been more equal.
Yeah. So
And
what
if you look at the...
yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, you say. Sorry.
Oh yeah, so I mean, again here, look at Cook. He has the best damage and the best net,
Mm-hmm.
4,800. Very closely followed by NSC in terms of damage, 4,800 as well. Sirius and Pulse with negative nets. And if you look at 2Z, everyone on negative nets, apart from Cass, the positive net. Cass really doing a lot here.
What do,
But also quite equal.
yeah, what do you think? Why it happens from time to time in Wipeout that team with bigger damage lose? Like they make mistakes how they play rounds. Like I mean, like not
Yes.
rounds, the
Around the death timers.
death timers.
I mean, what you could often see in all maps, but especially on Arkle, was that there's a lot of starting fights at the beginning trying to get control, and then one team gets 2 kills more. It's, let's say, 6-4, and then a team which has some more kills tries to. They obviously lose armor and they have to try and heal and stabilize a bit. But then the other team attacks, and then it sort of goes in the other way around. Then it's like 8-6, and it sort of like keeps on trading back and forth until one team can stabilize. And there's always like a few seconds where you have a bit of an advantage when there's a turning point. And this is always at this point. This is where 2Z were just more clinical. They hit the shots they needed to. They played a bit more passive when they needed to. Whereas DSlurp, they got caught out in the open a lot more. One person stayed a little bit too long, I think. Okay, sometimes. And I think that's what happened. I mean, 2Z played really well as a team, and I mean, and I think that's that's being reflected by the scoreline.
The game was pretty slow. I mean, like
Yes.
before we saw, for example, Disturb, they were playing pretty aggressive, but I
Yep.
think both teams respects each other, so they didn't play plus forward. You know.
I think 2Z didn't. I don't think DSlurp can plus forward into 2Z like they can any other team, because 2Z can take and hold the pressure
Sure.
because they're that good.
Yeah. Next map was
Habibi.
Habibi, picked by Disturb. What we
DSlurp.
can see here.
So there
Cass
were
in plus
quite a few
again.
fast rounds. Sorry, what?
I see
Who's
that
in
Cass
plus?
both times in plus net in
Yeah.
first and second.
Yeah, Cassin plus net. Again, if you look at the total damage, kind of similar, but this time 2Z more. And a big healing difference as well.
Yeah, really big difference here on the heal.
So I think whenever they managed to survive a fight, they obviously got to heal up a bit more, which probably played an important role. Here again, Cook, top damage dealer. Second map in a row. This time Sidestep though with the better net. And generally accuracies, I would say fairly standard, like all lower 40s LG.
And we need to remember that Cass plays on 70 ping. He's the only player who plays on high ping in this game. By the way, so
And with that ping, 800 blaster damage.
yeah. Well, Sirius with a pretty good LG and rail on second map, 47 LG and 57 rail with the biggest damage from railgun. All right,
Yeah.
and moving to next map, last
Sunken.
map, Sunken.
Again, Cook, highest damage, best net. And again, damage total to 20,300 to 20,200. Big healing difference, again. Big healing difference. We also saw D-Slurp were healing isolated quite often rather than double healing, whereas 2Z were often healing together. That was probably also a little bit of an effect. But yeah, individually, I mean, Cook showing that he's a monster with his damages, but 2Z just showing with their team play that it doesn't really make much difference.
Okay, so
Again,
for the MVP, I'm gonna make a poll right now, and I think I need to add Cass, Cook, and Silence Up, I think, right? Yeah.
Let's have a look.
What do you think?
So on our call, Silencep was stats-wise at least the worst in 2Z. Habibi, Silencep net-wise the best. Sunken as well. Yeah, I think Science up as well. But I think Cass played really well on every single map. For me, it'll probably be Cass actually.
We will see. Okay, guys, I started the poll. So who was the best player? Cas, Cook, and Silence. Vote now. Thank you so much, Benji. Great performance. I really loved it. And the best thing that you can explain to the players, like, you know, what's going on, because you're on the same level, you know. So thank you so much. And now we're gonna enjoy highlights. How many highlights I have? Let me
Okay,
check.
thank you for having me. It was a great game to cast.
Yeah,
And
19 highlights.
GG's and grats to 2Z. Very well played from them.
Yeah. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.